do you think you'll sleep tonight?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think get back to the hotel, get some food, and try to wind down a little bit and hopefully get some good rest.
How do you not let your mind race at what's at stake?
Yeah, I think it's just got to go back to your preparation and not try to think too much about it or lock in too much, until the moment's kind of there.
Go ahead, Bo.
And we've heard Smoltz talk about back in 91, 92 when you're sitting there in Game 6 and not knowing if you're going to pitch in Game 7. Can you kind of take us what your emotions were, throughout today's game?
Yeah, Max pitched a heck of a game. He's been doing it all year for us, and just the way he bounced back and battled. You have all the confidence in the world in him, but there's definitely part of you that has to be ready and knows that you have to be ready for a possible Game 7. And I just treat it like any other game. Trying to watch how the game evolved and try to prepare myself to go out there tomorrow.
And as you start to walk back to the clubhouse, as that last out's recorded, you start mentally preparing at that point in time, or at least accelerate mental preparations?
Yeah. Like I said, you don't want to lock in, too early, but definitely kind of set in that, I'm going to be out there in a Game 7 with the team behind me, trying to do it.
Go ahead, Chris.
Ian, I know it's kind of a weird year for your first year, but this organization obviously has a number of pitchers in the past who pitched these big games. Have you ever had a chance to talk to the Glavine Smoltzes, just kind of getting advice to face a game like this?
Not too much. I haven't had a sit down with them or anything like that, but this is what you play for. You play to help your team advance and go out there and leave everything out there. And I know everyone on this team is going to do that tomorrow.
Go ahead, Maria Torres.
Ian, is there anything that you can take from this performance of Max's into tomorrow?
Yeah, I think just the way he was able to bear down and execute after the way that first inning went. It's going to be all hands on deck tomorrow, and they're probably going to be the same way. So I think kind of being able to do what he did as far as slowing the game down and kind of slowing their offense down and pitching into the seventh, I think just the way he went about it is goes a long way to kind of showing me what it's going to take.
On another note, what have you thought about what Christian Pache has done?
Yeah, he's been awesome. To fill in for Duvey, who is such a big part of this team this year. He's been fantastic, and I've had the luxury to play with him the last few years now. So, it doesn't surprise me too much. He's definitely a gamer, and we all know what he can do defensively. But he's put together some great at bats. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Scott.
Ian, did you have goals before the season or thoughts about where you'd be, and did you ever project anything like this?
It's obviously the goal for everyone, I would say, to make the playoffs and have a chance to move on to the World Series. And, we have that chance tomorrow. So, like I said, I know everyone, behind me is, including myself, we're all going to leave everything we have out there and, compete as hard as we can. And we're looking forward to it.
Hey, also, what have you observed about game plans in the postseason? You're in a series now. You face a team a second time around. Dodgers talked about how they wanted to attack off speed early in the count, early in the game. So, what have you learned about what it takes to take down a team a second time like this? Yeah,
those guys are good over there. I think I think it just comes down to executing, and it's definitely going to be tough. And they know that facing our lineup as well. Everything kind of goes out the window, when that first punch kind of happens. So it's just going to be about, bearing down and, finding a way, and whether that's offensively or defensively. So.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Ian, what is the last win or go home game that you pitched in?
Trying to think. Probably would have had to have been in high school, in the state championship run. I think I pitched the semifinal game, state championship. So that would probably be the last
How'd
one.
that go?
It was good. Yeah, it was good. We did well. We won. I don't remember the score exactly, but yeah, it was good. So hopefully we can repeat something like that.
Go ahead, Dave.
Ian, you had a kind of uncharacteristic 5 walks in your first start in here, and then you had that sequence last night where Will Smith, they took like 11 straight pitches. Did you learn anything about this team and their patience and discipline that you'll carry into your start tomorrow?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is they're really good at taking tough pitches and close pitches. So I think if you get them in a count where you can kind of make something happen and it's in your favor, I think you have to kind of try and go for it right there. So we'll see what happens kind of as the game goes on, but yeah, that's probably one thing that I've kind of noticed about the way they go about it.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll do 3 more. Go ahead, Mark.
And growing up as a Sox fan, they played in quite a few game 7s when you were a kid. Did you remember watching any of those, and did they leave any kind of impression on you?
Yeah, definitely. I know there's going to be a lot of energy in the stadium and from both sides, and it's got to be about corralling that and myself, steady and in a calm presence. So I think that's going to be important.
Go ahead, Tim.
Ian, this whole season, as you just kind of look back at it, is it kind of mind-boggling to you what all has happened from how it began to alternate camp to Game 7 of the NLCS? Does it blow your mind a little bit?
I don't know if that's the right word. Yeah, it's definitely surprising a little bit, but I always thought there was a good chance that I would be here, and it might not have kind of worked out the way that I thought it was, but I'm here, so I'm going to take the mound and give it everything I have for the team, and that's why you play it, to be in situations like this and compete out there.
And one other thing, are your parents still there?
Yeah, no, they're still there. So
good call.
Okay, last one. Go to you, Skylar.
Ian, you weren't alive the last time the Braves played a Game 7. What about the way you're wired makes you feel like you're ready to handle a moment like this?
Yeah, I think it's, I'm a competitor. I think that, you have to go out there and compete, like I said. Whether you punch them first or they punch you first, you have to find a way to stay in the fight and, just compete as hard as you can and be willing to leave everything out there at the end of the day.
Okay, on that, we'll wrap it up. Thanks, Ian.
Thank you.